What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode. So this video is going to be all about the new baby goat. So yesterday morning I got up. I do like I normally do. First thing after getting my coffee and stuff, I go out to the barn, check on all the animals. I was feeding everybody, and it was time to go check on the mama and the new baby. So I went to the pen, and I could see the mom standing there, and I did not instantly see the baby, and my heart sank. I didn't know what happened. So I look over to the right, and at the end of the pen, he was stretched out, laying there, not moving. Keep in mind, it was about 28 degrees last night. And, man, I tell you what, my heart sank. I was like, I cannot believe I let this baby freeze to death, or that the mom didn't take care of it, because she was taking care of it that day or the day before. My neighbor Tom came over. We were building a workbench out near the barn, and we were checking on the goat several times. They were both standing up, walking around. He was nursing on the mom. And then, like I said, I found the baby just laying there, not moving. And whenever I picked it up, I was expecting it not to move. I thought it was dead. It barely moved, and it had a little bit of blood, like, in its eye. And still had a little bit of blood on its head, I guess, from the birth. And so I instantly brought it inside. I wrapped up in a towel. I tried warming him up. I tried bottle feeding him for at least half an hour or so. And then finally, he, like I said, his eyes were like starting to roll back in the back of his head, and I just knew he was going to pass away at that moment. And I wanted to do anything I could, so I got in my car and I drove to the nearest veterinarian clinic, which is about 20 minutes from my place. And they instantly took him in. And one of the nurses had asked me if I had donkeys on the property, and I said, no, I don't have any donkeys. And they said, well, it looked like there was trauma to the head. And whenever like I said, I went in there, I said, well, the mom wasn't really taken to him at one point, and then she did. And they said that they think that the mom headbutted the baby, and it may have either knocked it down or whatever, but they said that might have caused like like a minor concussion. But the main thing at that point was the baby was pretty much freezing at the moment. And so they brought it to the back. They said it would be several hours for them to observe it, and they would let me know. And this was around 10 in the morning. So at about 2:30, I called him, and I went up to the office, and I was not expecting it, because like they said, you never know what's going to happen with these. It could either go really good or really bad. And when I walked in, I wasn't expecting it. One of the nurses, I guess it was one of the veterinary nurses, was standing there at the front desk holding the baby, and it had its eyes wide open, perked open. And I tell you what, big relief just went over my body. I told her, I was like, oh my gosh, it's alive. She's like, yeah, isn't he cute? And I said, yeah, it's mine. And she's like, oh. And I was like, yeah. It's like, I was super shocked to see that the baby was doing that well. What they did is they heated him up for a few hours. They said that they put a little tube down his throat and fed him some kind of sugar stuff. And they said that nurse said that they were just passing the baby around to each of the nurses. They were all just holding it for a while and keeping him warm. And so that was that part of the story. I did talk to the vet before I left, and she said that she would not recommend me putting the baby back in with the mom, being that she thinks that the baby got headbutted. And I said I don't mind doing the whole bottle feeding and keeping it warm inside and stuff. I've only had to bottle feed one baby before. It was a Stainer that we had, if you would go back to the Crocker page, when we were the Crocker homestead. But she gave me some colostrum and told me basically to feed it every few hours and just to keep his body temperature up. He weighs just around 2 pounds. 2 pounds. That should show you how small he is, and it's so hard for him to keep his body temperature up right now. The temperatures last night, I think it dropped down to about 27 outside, and he actually stayed inside. I put him in a kennel. I went and bought a heating pad, which is what the vet recommended. So I put a heating pad down inside of a little dog bed, put a little blanket over it, laid him in there, and then I put a blanket over him. So he stayed nice and warm. I'm going to show you guys some clips. It was around, I don't remember if it was around 10 o'clock, and then at midnight and at 3 in the morning. So I was up throughout the night making sure that he was okay. I had him inside my bed with me for a while too. While I was watching TV, I was just holding him, keeping him warm. The dogs were up on the bed too, and I'll show you a couple of clips of the dogs as well, interacting with them. I kept trying to say, you got to be careful, it's a little baby. But you'll see that all three of the dogs were really gentle with him. And I don't know, that just made me feel a little bit more peaceful. I was afraid that maybe Baxter would snap at him or something, but Baxter did really well. Baxter actually, he laid right next to the baby, and I guess kind of kept him warm as well, which it actually surprised me, but it was a good surprise. But I'm going to show you some of the clips that I took last night, and then first thing this morning, I bottle fed him a little bit more, as much as I could, and I had him go into my bathroom. I have a little the little mat that you step out of from your shower, little shower mat. Had him stand up on it to see if he has his balance and stuff. And yeah, I'm going to show those clips right now, and then I'll check back with you guys after that. All right, guys, it's about 10 o'clock right now. Finally got the little guy fed. He is crashed out right here. Just got it wrapped up in a blanket, and then I'm going to put him down in the kennel here in a little bit. I bought a little heating pad, a little doggy bed. The vet said to keep him just nice and warm, which is exactly what I'm doing. And like I said, I'm just bonding with him right now so that he knows that I'll be taking care of him. He's still having issues with the bottle. I've been trying to feed him over and over and over. It's just a little bit at a time, but every little bit counts. And I don't know, I think he's pretty happy right now. He's very warm. I can feel him breathing on me. And just a little bit earlier, he cuddled up right next to my chin. So I don't know, I think he's going to be doing really well, but there he is right there. He's crashed out. Such a good little boy. He's been through a lot. He's only been alive for about 2 days now, and yeah, he's had 2 near-death experiences, and I think he's pretty brave for overcoming it, and he has a heart on his nose, and that's why he's called Braveheart. You being sweet, Tucker? Giving the baby kisses? Huh? Giving the baby kisses? You gotta be sweet. It's just a baby. It's your little Bubba. Baxter, you too. And there's Daisy. He's just a baby. Give him kisses. Be sweet. Good boy. Daisy, be sweet. He's just a baby. You'll like him, huh? You'll be sweet. You saying hi to everybody? The dogs are meeting the baby. You gotta be sweet. It's just a baby. Gotta be sweet. Good. Yeah. Good boy. Gotta be sweet. Tucky being nice to the baby. Be very sweet. Be very sweet. Good boy. It's like you know he's a baby. You gotta be very sweet with him. Baxter's being very good too. He seems very comfortable with y'all. Being very sweet to the baby. You weigh about 120. He weighs 2 pounds. All you guys are being very good. Alright guys, you can see the baby's tucked in right now. Baxter's sitting right there with him. He is crashed out. I got Tucker right here. Daisy's over there at the end of the bed. Tired, Tucker? Yeah, he's doing great. Just keeping him warm for now. Like I said, before I go to sleep, I'm going to put him in his kennel. I actually put him in there a little bit ago, and he started crying as soon as I put him in there, so I got him back out. and put him right next to him, and he went right to sleep. Baxter's being a good boy. Being a good boy? With your new little Bubba? What about you, Tuck? You being a good boy? Come here, lay down. Tuck, come here. Look at Baxter right there, just laying right next to him, keeping him warm. Come here, Braveheart. It's his first night. It's 3 a.m. He was crying a little bit ago, so I got up and, of course, made him some milk. See if he'll eat it. I do have him on a heating pad and a blanket inside of a little kennel for him, so he's definitely warm. Come on, Bubba. Come on, little Braveheart. There you go. Stretch out those legs. Open up. There you go. He's doing pretty good for his first night. He's just so tiny. Like the bottle's as big as he is. Let's try this again, okay, Braveheart? I know. There you go. I know. You're okay. Boy. Good boy. You got a little bit down. Good boy. He's doing really good. Like I said, I fed him around, I think it was around midnight. And then I put him in the kennel, and of course he cried for a while. And I have the little heater going in my room as well. It's about 28 outside. I actually have the dogs outside right now. I just let them out to go to the bathroom, and everything's frosted over. But it's nice and warm in here. And I have a little baby bed with the heating blanket on the bottom part of it with a little towel over it. And then I also have one of my blankets inside there with him. So he was curled up in there nice and warm. And he feels nice and warm right now. So there he is once again. Little Braveheart. I'm going to go ahead and put him back in the kennel. And then we'll check back in the morning. See you guys then. Say bye, Braveheart. Go back in there. Go to your home. Alright guys, it's the next morning. It was, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit of a struggle this morning. I think he still got a little bit cold last night. He only weighs, they said maybe 2 pounds. That shows you how small he is. So I have a heating pad right here. I have a little heat lamp right there. I am trying to keep him as warm as possible. Right now I just finished feeding him what little I could. He is standing up on his own. But he still looks pretty weak. I don't know, guys. I'm in for a long haul with this one, so hopefully he makes it. Like I said, little tail. Hopefully he does make it. I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time with this thing. I was up throughout the night with him, and I don't know. I'm trying to do anything I can to help him out, but like I said, feeding him's kind of tough. He's been trying to reject it a lot, and Yeah, I know he's just so tiny and it's hard for him to maintain his body heat, but he does have his eyes open right now. Earlier they were closed and he was a little bit stiff, but now that I got that heating lamp on him, he seems to be doing a little bit better, but still got a long way to go, little guy. What's up, little dude? You almost have a mohawk where they had to shave you right there. You can see he's sitting on his heating pad, and I do have him covered up with the blanket, and right now I did move it because a little bit earlier he started breathing a little hard, so I didn't want him to overheat or anything, but it's what the vet said, just keep him warm and try to just keep feeding him. You just look tired, little buddy. I'm doing exactly what the vet told me to do. He can stand up on his own. He's just a little weak. I love those markings on him. And he's got his little boots. Good boy. Get your energy back. You got it. Oh, you fell. Come on, buddy. Can you get up? Let's try this one more time, okay? Ready? And up. It's a little slippery in here, too, with this wood floor. There you go. You can see his foot's still bent, not quite straight. And... oh, almost. Come on, buddy. I believe in you. I'm going to try him on this little bath mat. A little bit easier to stand on. Come on, buddy. There you go. There you go, buddy. If you couldn't tell, we're in my bathroom right now. He's just hanging out. Oh, he's such a cutie. He has his spurts where he has his energy and then he doesn't have his energy. Right now he seems to have a little bit. I should have told him just to go ahead and just shave the other side and give you a little mohawk. But you're still cute with half your head shaved, little guy, with your little boots. So I'm calling you Braveheart because you're one brave little goat. You like standing on the blankets instead of on the floor? Yeah, the little tail wagging. You want to go back under the heat lamp? We'll try to feed you in a little bit. All right, I'm going to go put you over there. He's still standing up. I thought once I put him on the heating pad and near the heat lamp that he'd go ahead and sit down. But he has to have heat in order to keep up his energy so he can eat. And with him only weighing just around 2 pounds, got to give him tons of heat. He's so tiny. I told the vet, I said it's a good thing I work from home full time because this thing right here is gonna take up a lot of my time for the next couple of weeks if he pulls through. She said there's no guarantees. Anything could happen, but she just said just do what you can, keep him warm, and try to keep feeding him. And if he wants to survive, he will. If not, then, I mean, you can't save them all, but I'm trying anything and everything I can to do. That's why I want everybody to know I am following what the vet is telling me. And I was told to probably not bring it back to the mom, just based off of the last experience where we think that the mom headbutted him. And yeah, so I ended up getting the colostrum from the vet and then also replacement milk after I finished that other bag. So Right now it's going slow. He ate about 2 ounces of food this morning, which I think perked him up a little bit. But I just can't tell if he's just tired because he didn't sleep much last night or if he's just weak, but he is still standing, which is good. He's a little rocky right now. But I'm barely petting him, but he only weighs, like I said, 2 pounds, so anytime you touch him, he moves. Like a little stuffed animal. You don't want to lay down? You're just standing there? Soaking in all his heat? You know I'm taking care of you, right? Burying his little nose in my face. You're a brave little thing. Shoot, dang, you're a little miracle if you make it. You want to lay down? I'm going to try to push his legs in a little bit and just see if he wants to just sit down. No? Right back up. That's a good sign. Means you got a little bit of energy. Maybe that colostrum's kicking in from this morning. There you go, buddy. He was doing good yesterday afternoon, and like I said, woke up this morning. I did feed him a couple times during the night, but hey bro, the camera's over here. Looks like he's ready to go to sleep. Look at him. But yeah, I fed him this morning, and he had a little bit of energy. Now he's back to, I think he's just sleepy right now, because he ate some. More than he did last night. He fell asleep in my hand. He has crashed out. I let him get some rest. That means I can't move for a little while. So I might as well put my head down too, and this little heat lamp feels nice right now. But look at him, he has crashed out. That's funny. Alright guys, what'd you think of little baby Braveheart? Any the cutest thing ever? Like the vet said, and like I mentioned in the video, you never know what's going to happen. He could turn for the worse, or he could just make a miraculous recovery and be the healthiest goat ever. I am doing whatever I can to make this little baby as comfortable as possible and try to feed it as much as possible, just like the vet told me. So I want to give a quick shout out to the Reisinger Animal Clinic in Terrell, Texas. You guys did an awesome job. Thank you to all the ladies there who took care of my little baby and brought him back to health. Shout out to the 2 ladies in the office area, the reception area, and then also the 2 ladies that were there bringing their animals in. One of them actually knew who I was and knew who Jason was, which I thought was pretty funny. So she was taking photos of the baby, and then one of the other ladies was giving me advice on how to handle little baby goats. So thank you, ladies, for making my day as well. I'm hoping to make a lot of new videos with this little guy. Like I said, this is only the second goat I've ever had to bottle feed. Stainer was more... he was able to move around and do a lot more stuff. He actually stayed out in the barn as well. That's one of our old goats, like I mentioned earlier. But this is one that's going to have to stay inside, stay under a heat lamp and all that. So this one's going to take a lot more care. Matt will be up here, the real Matt Crocker, my older brother. Today is Thursday. I believe he'll either be up here Friday or Saturday. So he'll be able to see the baby goat if the baby goat makes it, which I'm hoping it does. But I will be going live on my channel. I may have the Crockers join me tomorrow night, which will be Friday at 7. So stay tuned to that. And hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I am doing anything and everything I can to do. I didn't want to have to take him to the vet clinic. It cost a lot of money, and at this point, his health was way over me spending any type of money on him. So that's out of the way. That's done. I'm glad that he is doing as good as he is right now, and I look forward to making more videos of little Braveheart. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you do, go down and smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.